Okay, so we are back. Kofi Adams be cool people. That's Kofi match. Maybe I come. Good. We are in here. Maybe I come. You share one actually. Surprisingly, limited registration. Why calm? And I mean report.
Oh yeah, na say me ho no dia say.
Yeah.
Baby abu bia so.
What tackle baby? Yeah. Is the Kofi mu buffer mu obe crosswalk e obe
fast dia mu anya de obe buffer. They reserve their energy for other areas. Anamwa.
I see.
Onima, yeah, so disciplined.
Okay.
That also we are disciplined. You know obey then. Bibia nipa no ye na because what is politics? Registration?
Now I know my fun is so simple and so relaxed.
No, sir.
Nobody is about you should relax. What is the quite
a civic responsibility. You will be a civic responsibility. The obetro di bi. Yendru time cry ye convincing nipa no there enye den onkoto aba. So if at this stage of the ye trading a din keke, we ye ni awo ye ya, then a drew campaign, any voting then obey. So baby, both sides and a behavior responsible. Generally, no assume je then a war. Now ubenya one or two irresponsible ones. A hona ube because emrana makwane ye trading as you be ye bibia ensem fata. Mrano chiro ekwaya ubefa. Many woka say first phase baby aye wie no district registration review committees no on shall say the omoye den omotina on challenged cases. You wie the next phase so the next day Monday exactly no omuso aye den I shall say with the other challenges. Ho now ubekwa koka wasem. So what junior with there me Kofi Adams makocho medin wa hanu mensen fasade metro medin be challenge. So just go through the lawful process. Unfortunately, we are misbehaving. Most wo Ashanti region for me so they you can ho asem. Enye
why do you jump into such a conclusion saying?
Why shouldn't I jump into such a now basabasa ye pio baby a papa to the extent that an honorable member of parliament me and yet me on the party there's no way and no be what asema solution any assault use due process my name's Awobe Kaya. There was some time in 2009 branch here be kodidi manpenida that role in certain or can sem go no so suggesting that a former president and our former head of state of this country, no, or committee Assam. Emma, na yem party for be mobilized there. They were going to take the guy on. And I meet and must no. Omoye sa be then a big group in no so I went in the street, invited the police to come in. When Tiasama MP before the Kafa, no, then I ordered police to come in. Make sure that almost solutions to solving problems, you know. Any near Omodikoye Bacham for Fox FM. They would not invite the lawful agency to come in and help deal with a matter. Omwa de omo akakabin for no beko. Omoko akobru pana all kasa asema enye hono den they will go and beat the person, beat the life out of Nipano, beat the host no so kan. Like yeti haya yedin kita ho na meka bibia enye hono there. Instead there maybe ombe the rightful means no ombeba ha omobru mi wi a na omabro so honorable one year like ya ono so opata ono so benya ne share of the slab says ya omo discriminate between omo MPs ni the other side the and when ya ono so benya ne share of slab wrong. It must be condemned completely
in a situation where probably the largest opposition party there was too much suspicion about more some of the foreigners about mining, arbitral, AD, and other matters out of this registration. Who is some of these issues, especially the issue of Modi Ahoho about mining, about registered, almost person money that one money also, and it is a spillover.
Minya, first and foremost, as a party, and as a party, our Benum, we are never going to bring in people almost same fata the yebetro mudin. That one yen yeda. Yenimile Ghana for ewo GDA ewo NDC. Ghanaians resident in Ghana and any other part no omo GDA. Mina mamenka sem ko bi nchiro. MPP for eno mo de mrabi a ye friend Europa a emma akwenyama ye chro Ghana for a omo ama no ni din. Say maybe scra say emrano say resources be makwankra yemfa ballot box in den emfa nko na omuntu aba ni bi. Honorable na oti hayi minim soka committee nhu bia. Oman a omudi kan koye first country a omokoye eye Togo. Togo any first country a omokoye. Sa MP Prempe na from Ashanti region no be deputy attorney general. Osei Prempe. Ona no ye chairman of that committee. The first country a omudi kan koye outside of Ghana omoko outside of Ghana eye Togo. Argentina MPP abreso. Omodi Europa le ban. Omuko Togo. Enye because Ghana for Togo. Ana omuko Togo no, omuni Togo for no muko din kita honfa Ghana Europa ho asem. So, who behaving in a certain way? You bread with MPP for the way omuniama.
How?
Of course,
but you are not a determinant for the party as well.
I am not a determinant for the party, and I will never pretend to be. But nyamibi sande mo be yemra emra efa Ghana for mo wa manoni on se na omutuma chiro mu din ana omo ato aba no oman a mudi kan koye mo adwene mu no Ghana for wo ho bebria ehia de mo be ko no eye Togo ene se kofo free ho ba Ghana abe chiro mu din a esisi ade omo ye Togo fo. Enti wo MPP abreso a mo sori call ho mo be hihye mra ye friend Europa mo call ho no eden wanum na mo no nkodi nkita ho Togo fo na mo no nkodi nkita ho ana. Look in 82 asem to ye e wo Nigeria no Ghana fo ahe e na ye di won free Nigeria ba Ghana ha in their millions in 82. You can imagine Ghana for on Nigeria ne. And you can imagine Ghana for mobile Benin, any Togo. And they say, when you Ghana for more in those countries, but even less than 50,000 coming in according to you, according to our figures. That is a figure far, far below as compared to the expected number of Ghanaians or more. May sure there's just 50,000. May sure them before we can the Ropa and Fanko. You can this because it's easy to move the. So sometimes kasabi actions be what we shouldn't allow it in our politics just because enyemi na mewa benum ana mpede meba benum nti ade a enni hokra no na ye den na ye de hye ho meaning ye sir wrong. You can argue, you can debate and present your case that me ba may say rather than go crying wolf when there is no wolf. But there could be when sure there could be.
Probably no, some of the reasons are trouble. The issue of validation by cultural new voters register, foreigners and minor registration, a whole lot of them people all these issues are about Akogu baby. It is a normal exercise for the party to just keep cool.
That it could be.
Especially when it comes across as Mokasama easy.
I don't think so. Why? And you want to table issues there. Me na me table issues I ever discuss. Ye baha much roy and panel. Muna mo invite here. Na mo atron se ma mpede ye beka. And you win him there me nye easier. Then I would easier assemble to order yen come was. So win him there me nye easy. Or no nye easy chairman and our commissioner. Then tina modi easy assemble. Ebe to order yen come was. And it's a modi assemble be to na ye can. Na mo so ma san fechi e beside ye kasama easy. Na kasama easy ye na ye chon sema ye beka no ha. By the way, my mum go back to Ukonstem.
Okay, go.
Yeah, okay, no kore.
Yeah.
Ebetu mesi. There. party bi betuma afa kwan bi de omo a omo nsem fata de omo betro omo di no omo de won be den be wurem eye no kre because ade bia ye mra fa ho no eye because ebotuma aye den aye possible enu nti na ye di share do wo nye gen ani a men ko cho wudi wo nye say a men ko nko ye say wonya 18 na men ko nko ye say wo nte ho a ana ordinary resident or ha men ko nko cho wudi wo ho all those things wo because ye nim there possible even internally krano nipa betuma moving ko from one area to another area and same Saturday nipa no be den be ko ho because until ho and ordinarily no onye resident wo ho so that is possible but ni American day to move on to conclude that obia obano oye Togolese no so ana oye Burkinabe ana oye Ivorian no enti should not be allowed no e wrong validation na wo ka ho asem no validation e dey na validation we che dey oye nipa ofri Togo ofri UK ofri Holland Burkina ana Cote d'Ivoire validation into me kire because wo the machine no beto ho na me de me set ye ko siso a ni aye be kire nde o edin a e wo so no e no kire ye Kofi Adams en kire dey Kofi Adams free UK ana like Kofi Adams ye British ni ana Kofi Adams ye Ivorian ana Kofi Adams ye Togolese ana Kofi Adams ye Burkinabe eno into me nka se me under 80 me ye minor me de mensa kosi machine so a en kire dey me ye minor and the validation no me a validation be ye free ho no dead people omo ewuko the other best way are able to make you omo nsem fatade omo dimbe ko register no any exhibition because ye exhibition ye will be a objection form say me din wo register no na honorable feel there me din I will register no nsem fatade me dimbe wo ho a he will fill an objection form to object to the inclusion of my name. Then he will prove what the evidence beba. But you call validation there. Now, then objection form and exhibition can me the minister no ko see machine so na e show greener. That's all. I will go through. And no bibi a friend no access. And now bibi the fact that we fingerprints in ewo ho no we sound the would be see possible. So it is just to eliminate ghosts. Now the only ghosts that can be eliminated no are the dead people. Not any other person. Say nipa is existing. Even if it's Togolese or ba, ne fingerprints in there fingerprint here if Togo, and a fingerprint here if Burkina, and a fingerprint here a British fingerprint. That is why we thought that any necessary. A very waste of resources. There were other ways are able to mafa add register. So I think that a registration enjoy to buy ye centers so now you make sure that embrano be ejuma na yenko enim but so far no the worry is about number of centers in some of the areas especially the concentration of young persons like the universities the polytechnics and the rest now ama pressure no about a lot more. I wish that electoral commission mutuma ye hu bibia material for example universities one nka ebe just one phase no for the entire 10 days no machine no be wo. That is good. But say mo benya more machine now we to 2 centers ebeboa.
All right. Oh. Well, on the part I could feed him my no member no on that part but so far limited registration new patriotic party we are okay with the air course
Well, thank you very much, Midasapa. I think say on the whole, not too bad. Yeah, a few concerns have been raised here and there. Say, maybe or baby. I think say party near press conference addressed by the acting general secretary John Bodu. Our council so near maybe or baby. We talked about the mistake in date on the. But the electoral commission has come out to say it's been corrected. Our party so expressed a concern about the way.
But probably before, because the electoral commission they come across as organized and prepared for the elections.
Yes, they seem to be. That is what we are told. That's what we are told.
But we observe from afar.
Oh, not too bad. Except that I say sometimes, to borrow the words of Chino Achibi, they behave like an illiterate goat. Gasemna, I say, why not just obey we know and one obey. Like said, you could fear them second. You don't need any magic to tell you, say, not stationing any registration center on a university campus with an average population of over 15,000. Proper. Electoral areas, almost every electoral area, yemfa registration center back on Kohonum. Okoye Krasia. Electoral areas, no population. One university community is bigger than most of the electoral areas we have in our districts. Anamibwa. So, the engineer to me say in a university campus, you will not station and what do you call it, a machine there for registration.
Oh no, machines for Hobart.
There are some of them. One machine. But look at University of Ghana, University of Science and Technology. Now code station one machine for the whole of University of Ghana. University of Ghana population, I'm sure they have about 30,000. And I'm what?
Yeah, sure.
About 45,000 thereabouts. And you go and put one machine there. By the way, the whole Yikwabi district, which is one of the biggest. And go to these districts in the front plains and the small ones we have around. And how many machines are there? By the way, so share over out now her community, other community said the electoral areas, Emrewa woman, Kokra woman. But when you go to the university campus, majority of them are the youth. And I'm correct. Age between 18 and 25. And these are target groups. Yes, here register more registered who has just turned 18 and who could not register in the last year. Yes, 18 plus 4. That's about 22 in Yama. It is on the university campuses that you get most of these people. So why do you want to disenfranchise them? I was listening to interviews. Binma Kujina queue for 8 hours. How do you expect a student or bachelor exams at no school? So Kujina 8 hours. Sunlight so register. At the end of the day, most of them won't register.
Lack of proper plan, and I say deliberate on the part of somebody.
One of the two or both. I don't want to say it's deliberate. Any day I'll be imputing the bad on them. But seriously, I think it's a lack of proper planning. Lack of, it can be deliberate. I don't think so. But lack of proper planning. Or they may have taken, serious issues lightly. Oh, to me, we have 10 days. Say I no more calculate. We have 10 days. Until let us take about 5 minutes, and I said 3 minutes for registration. So this is our target until they can do it and so on. Forget it. Say a bedu time be more exams and now be no more classes. All of them will have to go. So they have limited time on Bebabe issue or honum. I think say the electoral commission could have done better. It is not late. I know there are several machines. We have machines for every polling center station in this country. So if we are now doing the electoral areas, it means there are reserve machines. They can quickly put in for the rest of the 5 days, or they may even consider extending it for the campuses in Nema. They can correct that. I think this is the time the commission should listen to the people. I mean, all the parties have expressed concern. We are just say one party, MPP is crying for NDC, all of us, including a friend, even those who have not identified themselves with parties. I mean, I heard the chairman of the Peace Council in one of the regions also come one assembly. I think so.
But party MPP, more so far, more posture towards this limited registration. It's like more all over, too much suspicion. And I don't know whether it's right or appropriate to say desperation be set in and I say what is happening.
Oh, there's desperation there. I don't think it has set in. Suspicion is there. It is not on the side of MPP alone. It's on both sides. MPP and NDC there. I say abayfom abayfom ne bobi asuru ni nyonko. O le mi che obi asuru ni nyonko. Omu ye omunti ye na. Ena minim say yenti omu so omu nda. Of course me be I heard Samia ya bankruma. Ene is it a youth organizer complaining of death threat because granting radio interview on Peace FM. Say the NDC airbase Nkrofo from Cote d'Ivoire to come and vote. Of course, there is a suspicion from the side of CPP. And the suspicion is being on the side of all the parties involved, but more pronounced the two parties who are likely to win the seat. That is between the NDC and the MPP.
But more issue, I'm telling you, say the foreigners. But for instance, Tuesday on the program, Honorable Kando had to call in because the understanding was that now Yabasi amount for free border town Badwam was a area what trading. Question is, what many reps or almost 7 more interest and as a more raise alarm now and a more plan B or Monsaka strategy be a Monsaka raise alarm and it will deter them from doing that or just raising alarm.
The Mikachira was CIA. This allegation was by CPP. Say people are being buzzed from Cote d'Ivoire to Ghana to come and vote. Samia constituency. This allegation is not by MPP. We have had the opportunity to make allegations. Say people are coming from Burkina, people are coming. Kofi has explained, say, you were Nkrofo, Burkina, Ghana for where you are. Ghana for Togo, Nini my bay. Your problem in Ghana near or Togo, our betrundi, and I Ghana near or Cote d'Ivoire, our betrundi, and I Ghana no. But your problem, you say, Unipa near Togolese.
No, Bomodia,
no, didn't go by Belgium. And now say, oh, yeah, Ivorian, no, didn't go. Who say, when you go to between Ghana and Togo, no, I before no. Yeah, look, the boundary artificial line. I'm gonna for very well. Okay, whatever it is. Say Ukraine form you know. When I fantinho, when I shantinho. Oh, what's Ukraine guys will be a chimney. When you are Santini and I Fantini. Oh, I can't say either Shantis or Fanti Koyo. I like that. That's it to me. But you only fried do I'm no same people. Oh, we are almost fraud. I'm gonna okay. You see, your problem any gun near or tear in. But okay, boundary now. Before the partitioning of Africa, Brofu Betiche. So now voter region, voter Ghana when you go to the empire system now Brofunu beche Britain for Monfaha, French for Monfaha. They just drew the line Fahana me Faha. Into both so no Niakra and I say Phoebe and a line dantem, the high to go high, one American. In Tomu in Abaya on a four. I know in Abaya before right, Casacro. Nanso no better no way to go list, now we are the Ghanaian. By the present geographical, what do you call it, demarcation. It do we are going but the virtue of fact say why to go list no. No we are going to Ghana. It doesn't make you a Ghanaian to come and vote.
At that distinction very difficult too.
Yes. The difficulty and the call for vigilance. Any difficulty na then you use in a register number of matching accusio. Wow, we first were dating be a corner register. But the likelihood say ye benya wonani bia onye Ghana ni ewremu no enuntina amayemi enu nyina other parties ni ye di agents akogu say yes we obeka ngona all right I can Ghana we can zima or but or yeren Ivorian ntimo eti said you can rope and I was on the committee but then mom call rounds man could be that was Prempen, the Bugri and others. But I say the committee had agreed and Parliament had accepted, and of course the law was passed. So I'm saying, allowing Ghanaians abroad to come and register and be part. Import yes, register no move to on, but we haven't got to that level. Yeah, problem as MPP. Any Ghanaians abroad coming to register to vote. Non-Ghanaians. That is where our problem is.
Okay, quickly, engineer.
Your constitutional definition of a citizen, 6.2, subject to the provision of this constitution, a person born in or outside Ghana,
we haven't
after the coming into force of this constitution, shall become a citizen of Ghana at the date of his birth, if either of his parents or grandparents is or was a citizen of
and you're subject of a challenge.
I'm not challenging. I mean, Casa.
So what I'm saying is that say Nipano Nefa Ghana and both parents Ghana but
I haven't said that.
Togo It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Okay, I thought you were trying to.
But if you more interest was
but no, maybe if your parents are Ghanaians now, who Togo, now at the age of maturity, you acquire Togolese citizenship.
You are not a Ghanaian.
You are not. Yeah, that is when you acquire. If you have not acquired.
Maybe, but the thing is that voting before you become you are eligible to vote, you should have matured.
And I'm saying that
what
if
is
you
the
have
age
not
of maturity?
And I'm saying
the
that
man has matured and acquired the Togolese citizenship.
No. Or you get the citizenship. No. A Ghanaian born there who had attained the age of adulthood but has not accepted Togolese nationality is not a Togolese.
When you get to the age of maturity, you should pronounce whether you still want to be a Togolese.
That is so. The person's pronouncement is through registration, pronouncing that I am a Ghanaian.
So either he picks Togo or
he picks Togo or he picks Ghana. So if he chooses to, so any partner from there, may choose Ghana. That is pronouncement. But you are denying him the right to make that pronouncement.
So that's where your vigilance will come in.
Who deny the person the right to make that pronouncement?
But a quite delicate.
Only party, the man is a Togolese for the time being. Yahoo Togo.
It's established in a way.
So you acquire citizenship by birth.
But it is clear that if you are born and your parents or both parents, either one or both, are Ghanaians or a grandparent was or is a Ghanaian, you are entitled.
Somebody is born in Togo. He acquires Togolese citizenship by birth. Now his parents are Ghanaians. So he can be a Ghanaian. But for the time being, there is a Togolese citizenship by birth, right? But the chance to acquire the Ghanaian citizenship. You understand? Because of parents now, I won't know. It is now you have to declare on the age of maturity. Now, age of maturity is that time in a year they mature over there. We are due for registration. And I could figure say obey you to register in Ghana. Now I'm just saying if you are a Ghanaian, your problems are so you're Ghanaian here. Not constitution, not set so because of your parents, we Ghanaian. Then we be ready. We don't have a problem. Your problem, they say, when the person is a Togolese, both parents are Togolese, and I say the BBI Togolese. But by the mere fact of that, you say, Esan say Udu border so I can't akasakron zema angonani unity. They can just use the language, cross over and say in your bro and register. That is our problem. It's a problem when you're Ghanaian.
So you shouldn't use language to stop people also from coming to register.
We are not using language. That is why vigilance
process.
Anything
like
vigilance.
Let the process. That is why we feel challenge forms. Don't people challenge forms. Then I agree.
Bebrena nkasa the way Honorable Ofosu Asamoah akasa no pay. They are almost back from the position that Obia Ofri Togo be registration. It's not a Ghanaian.
Oh no, they are Ghanaians.
No. That is what. That's the conclusion. No, that's the thing. That's unfortunate.
And they have come to register.
Said the way our Kasa no pay. Said Sana will part in Peniform Kasanka. There will be no problem at all. Can you have problem? Yeah, we call Krobi war in Bronga Hafro. Omukoko ni Bibiano. Omuton war. Omo de ba Ghana. But we use idea of modern mapping for GPS, no. A betcha with a hono a Cote d'Ivoire. But the money now will be Biano a Ghana. You were another cruise or Jomoro area, a Lubo area. So more by Ghana, they have to go and pass through Cote d'Ivoire. Unless they use boats.
Yeah.
Unless they use on the river. They have. And this hard. They have to go and pass. River. They have to go and pass through Cote d'Ivoire, Sana, Ombeura, into Ghana. So a complex situation. The fact that Ubemude and Crawford ethical should not let you conclude and start creating tension. And then
but you see, at the Omo can when you look at Samia, said the can you will seem to agree. Say Ghanaians outside can come and register, but not typical foreigners.
Of course.
Now.
And for that one,
now when it comes to basing of the people's way,
basing, there's no crime. Yeti Chrome,
There's no
come.
I identify Ghanaian community or Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina, Benin, whatever. Then I take my resources to say, maybe your mobile bus
and a party can hire a bus and go and bring a whole.
Your problem with that, Anna?
A whole community.
What's your problem with that?
What
no money establishing my answer.
Why would that? What is the interest of that party? To go and bus people from
come and register.
Is it?
Other people.
A Ghanaian community.
2008. MP before the buses. Buses beku Accra had a more bus or Mukophobia or more had to Ashanti region.
Oh, that is. I mean, when you are Accra is Ghana.
I'm
talking about.
Let me tell you something. And yes, now you need Bibia, you be movie and crop for boys Biba Moho and so Mumpia Bontina Munkope MPP Calabina Munkotena buses. I was able to put close to 300 of our people in those buses.
And you want us to believe this story?
The fact that high bus does not mean that the bus okay. So I'm just telling you a story.
He wants me to believe this.
You don't believe it. You don't have to believe it. It's not for you to believe.
But it probably worked for you.
But what I'm asking is,
it went very well. Another question.
And then the Bema NDC, Ako high bus, Ediakosi Cote d'Ivoire, and now Togo.
Say Ghana for more.
Ghana for more.
Yembisa, and then Ebema Ghana for or Moti Cote d'Ivoire. Abest Friday, NDC in Penny for Emma bus to come and register.
Answer that question.
You should also ask that question.
One
possibly. This is the most responsible people like you call them or yourself.
Look at this.
That would be the first reason in here. Ghana
so then this is the most responsible
political party.
Political party. And bring them from outside Ghana.
Ghana for to be able to support them. If they ask for that support, now Honorable Akando. He said, why not? He is approached. They are
I feel to comment.
Sure. They are from the area.
I leave it for Ghanaians. Ghana for the TV. Say Ghana for outside. So say the NDC is the most irresponsible. The Ghanaian community outside nearby. Mumbai, no more high bus, no more the causes of Maba. Munya Scanway.
Oh, look at. Listen to the question that he's asking.
This is just an
how much does it cost to buy? To take a bus? How much does it cost?
That is the Ghana rules. Voter don't want to go for that rules.
In this world,
really?
Oh yes.
In California, Maminka
and the Polish government is complaining.
In California,
just to lure them to come.
Nkomubesi Bridge over the Atlantic Ocean to link one part of the Atlantic to the other part. It's very possible. People will build bridges between one side of the Atlantic to the other side. Ghana is an island of itself. Economic activities in a core between Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Ghana,
and you have so much money to hire buses for Togolese and Ivorians to come to the country and register.
Uko Nkombi today Eluboa. Omunia no more the other side. They go to funerals, they do everything together, they hire buses and have a idea.
But where is the money coming from? And the interest.
Watch an honorable member of parliament, you think that cannot have 2,000 CD to hire a bus? Cannot. Ahina air cost to pick a bus for a 2 or 3 kilometer journey.
Cross border. Now the constituency you as soon as the president registered in has he be able to buy them?
What? A year cry. For year then high buses. High buses. And the name beside there. And the scano fee. What kind of? What kind of? Now parties your contribution. Go for raise funds.
No.
Yeah, raise funds for party.
People have been paying dues.
Minia. Yeah, customer.
Must submit my accounts.
Yeah, customer. Yeah, and you won't come here your accounts as I
must submit my accounts to easy.
Won't come here your accounts. Yeah,
and I cannot tell you who Sika or the high buses to Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, approach and he is ready to support.
Yeah, activate dormant accounts. Yeah, party accounts ni bibia at the whole.
I hope Akando is in the same parliament now.
At the whole clear. Yen bibia the whole clear. So you cannot tell me that an honorable member of parliament an honorable deputy minister,
has money,
an active party person cannot mobilize resources.
Buses.
Look, you call
to bring people from Cote d'Ivoire, Ghanaian community.
This by-election, as an Gregor by-election, I mean, few West by-election, you call, yeah. You remember me, Ufitakwa is a transport person or ran a transport across the country. He provided us with air-conditioned buses, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, to come and assist in activities. One day, Kobo, the air-conditioned buses running around doing activities.
I am not surprised.
The man so,
I'm not surprised.
Any other person
can do that.
Can do that to support.
Saan Yakobo Bo Brazil. Mose NDC philanthropist. A high plane. A highway we supporters konima. At the end of the day, what happened? Now we you me way na way. At the end of the day, what happened? Abaisi kana. Yes kana. Please. Oh yes.
Let's be very responsible in terms of this.
I'm telling you.
No.
What happened in Brazil?
No. You are very honorable from the model. Withdraw.
When you are unable to.
So, mommy, the chance to prove it.
Okay, go ahead.
Brazil, you ever call Brazil? He for the high planes to allegedly high planes to send the supporters. You are in Ghana here.
Who?
Mepusano.
No.
This my former colleague, member of Adenta. Edward Sari.
Did Edward Sari say he hired a plane?
Listen, Edward Sari to mobilize money from corporate bodies to enable us send supporters and other things. When he raised that money, how much of it was used to carry the supporters? The conveyance of the supporters from Ghana to Brazil and back and other expenses were charged on the state. While the money that he supposedly raised was lying down.
Lying where? No.
Maybe. Did he spend that money?
A federal allegation that
he appeared before the committee.
Him to push.
He's not substantiating. He will withdraw whatever he has said.
Maybe you are not satisfied. The man raised money.
No.
Oh, don't worry. I'll buy airtime for you to explain or react. The man raised money in this country, several millions. When he appeared before the commission, he said it. And the money, he was charged to raise that money for us to convey supporters from Ghana to Brazil. The man raised the money. The money was not used to convey the supporters, but rather whatever that was spent on the supporters was charged on the state.
Are you telling us based on the commissioner report? And I say,
his own words. I listened to him. He can call him. And now, let your people call him. And let him challenge me. Say, they didn't know my here. You see, the Adom FM4. Eko Kedi Stadium. Oji Sikani FM4. Waji 1 million cedis. Yakoha a bus 1 million. Then how this Sikani be? Then necessary will be presenting bus Nisika. Edema Adom FM multimedia. Na kwesi chumne nkrofo kotiaka when the money is lying down until you appear before the commission and kusi say scanam jde now. 2, what was the role of Woyome in the your friend in the Brazil basing of people there? Was he not said oh, the man is a philanthropist, he's a financier, or boa utuasika we in the mind they say. At the end of the day, when his case came up, what did we see? The monies were paid to him, which was not due him. To the extent that even the latest president, may he so rest in peace, wherever he finds himself, say, don't pay this man. This man, don't pay this man this money. It's not due him. It's paid. The court makes an order. Because the money was just flowing, state funds were flowing to them, which was not due them. They could afford to use it anyhow.
So your suspicion.
And this is what happened.
No, your suspicion. Or you have been emphatic, say, or move for a bicycle, and I'll move your bicycle and I'll go
only pay
in this instance. What in this instance?
What did you sika? Ya what did you scan to boa? I dey kofa plane, Edin kofa. Now the sika next year. Name woman plane at your mocoil. What about the far bicycle near the Chiaka?
But the party of 10 buses. And it has nothing to do with
I'm telling you, I am not surprised. In future, we invest in very They are buying two instances of Mamma bicycle.
But I think it's unfair here. Unfair say. So be willingly or a transport owner.
Me can't say any party here, you. Me say, bury him, no, no, Quentia. Cut a CLS.
First and foremost, I think the Honorable Fusua Samoa has been very, very, on the comments on these personalities, and it's very irresponsible, to say the least. And let me register my protest. And I believe that Honorable Edwasari would maybe or her program and obenya the opportunity say a ban then okay no crea. They shouldn't go begging later when he takes the necessary action on this matter, because I can confidently say that near Honorable Ofusua Samoa enye no crea.
So the monies that were collected were used to pay the plane fare.
That's what. Two, Woyome had no hand in the organization of Brazil World Cup competition. And two, the fact that Woyome, the judgment debt, Wakodi judgment debt, has no link whatsoever with any other activity or the
Is he not said to be a financier of the party?
And Omwa Yachi one day, Omudin Droboni.
Is he not said to be a financier of the party?
Nanado, ne cousins now, Omoituation, Omonina, and Droboni, who said either could be all the rest. And the MPP is financed by drug money.
Have they been mentioned as financiers?
Of course.
Tell me one finance. Well, tell me.
Kennedy Japan American chair the Papa na yeche no hotel Le Baron and Le Baron hotel.
Was he a financier of the party?
Financier. Key financier.
Who said that?
Key financier.
Who said that?
Your own MP.
Oh, don't mind.
It's not true. So MPP is financed.
There was a I heard he didn't say he financed.
He did.
He is aware
when he gives you bicycles and other things. When he gives you bicycles,
he donated those bicycles.
If you donate bicycles, you call that financing.
Why? What is it?
Huh?
When you donate bicycles,
they're talking about key financiers of the bicycle.
It's not financing. Do you know the number of motorbikes and pickups?
Why?
So MPP is financed with drug money.
That is not
dirty
true.
money.
No
dirty money.
You are siphoning. You are siphoning state money.
Drug money.
You are sending
drug money that destroys
drug money. But what you want to talk about this girl?
That is what is being used to finance. To finance the party.
But the girl was being jailed.
That is being used to finance the party.
The girl was being jailed. Is he not a member of your party?
The flag bearer and his associates, drug dealers.
No.
The flag bearer is
let's put it in this. What he has stated here about Duasai and then about Woyomi, Wadley say he has appeared before a commission, which
how many people been arrested and jailed? We are jailing one crowd. They have been jailed. They have served jail sentences.
But inclusive of the flag bearer, which is wrong.
For drugs. I'm saying those around. I didn't say inclusive.
You said the flag bearer is associates.
Yes.
I said the flag bearers associates.
Oh, you use the word
the flag bearers associates.
Who are the associates?
But you don't know them.
Who are the associates?
Don't you know
who are the associates? Party for recently they killed one of them. Is it our organizer?
Okay.
Man, call that trajectory. You call that trajectory to accuse people. There, you are accusing
NDC and other people who are
that is why a dangerous. A dangerous. Also, we talk time. A dangerous to go on that tangent. That because obia ye bibinti ana ye tia bibia ma this if people are volunteering, you know, say it's the same thing. A dangerous. Please. It's very dangerous to go on those times.
So who challenge say who has a transport guy, you know, or mom 10 cars, free air conditioned buses.
I am only telling you that a bank supporter, you don't need to pull money out of your pocket. Oh no, we are parliament more than 3 times. The campaign now or running, is he running it from his pocket? No. To finance him. Don't you get people to support you in your constituency?
Oh, sure.
Have you? So what do you think that another person or run the campaign on your beer or buano there for purposes may appeal from this community? You need them for a constituency or move free Jaboso constituency.
And high 10 air conditioned buses.
Why? Who said 10 air conditioned buses?
Oh, that is what you mentioned.
I was talking about Amenfi West by election. You know, somebody contributed that to our activities on the ground. No Kobo. But the buses
and
were
in return,
there. And did what?
And in return, what did you give?
In return, what did you give?
So
Kobo.
Kobo. One thing, Kobo. No contribution as a party person. Oh, Binia. So nothing stops.
Honorable, a man contractor, one contender.
You've been so nice from the beginning, but you become.
Oh yes, I'm just trying to tell you what the returns.
Nothing stops an honorable. You could go and check later that maybe Nipano or yeah for favor. People do all kinds of things for many reasons. If you can be there, somebody will just come and dash you something because maybe I like the way you behave, I like the way you speak, we call on air, party, people support. Some may come because of a favor from you, or they ban or bow in him for another favor. It happens. In for all kinds of things. So we don't rule that out. But the fact is that you can mobilize, no matter the intention of Nipa or Buawonu, at least you can mobilize and be able to do that. And that is what I would. But my last point, Unima, there were 3 categories of parents. There were one parent, me onyani sika na odi akot na abontin ono na yonkufo omanum bia omo celebrity na we join fie for in a misery. There were another parent so ha ono so be na agende ono onyani sika or the better chofi ni ne mama na ebusiafo no omo didi ye even if they are living in a rented small facility cry in your modia they will do that. And I hear a third parent so obey na agende me member averagely, you know, we will go through some pain. Now, so you save the young casa, you be see ye dying, you be ye in so hunsem, you be say. Between these 3 parents, you be so there choose here. Which of them
clearly
would
the opposite of more see than average will
is the
that's
thing.
it.
Near all boy ye see dino, a bema ebusiano ako some challenges kakra. Because he's making a major savings to do for a future purposes. Ni awoye na ajunde osisa amane yendidi ne yemi na yenda because ochina yebewu.
That is what you are doing.
Please. Doesn't think about the future. Uhenia President Mahama Oriyene, he's laying solid foundation for the future. Where education, where health, where investment in other areas like reviving. Look at Stadia, now you are commissioning, where markets, modern markets are OCC.
But the Stadia was not his initiative.
Commander should wrap up. NDC initiative, a MPP initiative. A NDC initiative.
If you want the MPP NDC has just commissioned it. So
Commander MPP4 has no hand in that modern. They have no hand. They have no hand in this. Yeah, revival of the Commander.
Of course, they will pull that they did the drawings and all those things.
Revival of Commander Sugar Factory. Cocoa sector alone. 110 million seedlings for free. Fertilizer since 2014, yes, supply to farmers for free.
Partisan distribution of fertilizers.
And also, ningina eco free. Yenye subsidized. Fertilizer and subsidized free.
We'll wrap up now.
And many others are. Manpinuno or shows that you see, we should differentiate between suffering or prayer as a result of poor leadership. Any sacrifices are obeyed for ochina
assemty. Okay.
Sa sacrifice and a year go through.
Okay, so what does Nana bring along?
They want to think that sacrifice now, my sacrifice, yen behave like parent now, or sister, yen di trophy, yen num, na yen da, na yen celebrating, or china, NDC. Will not do that.
He's talking about.
What does Nana bring along?
Listen. You said I have the chance to.
Why not?
Yes.
They say, what does Nana bring on board?
Yes.
All die, we die, or what again?
Something more.
All die, we die.
Because this stadium is going to generate, what do you call it?
The president talks about job creation today on UCC.
We got to talk about that. Yes. Office stadium, local UCC. The president has gone to commission the stadium. And then they are taking pride, say, what do you call it? Ejuma Bebane Nema. But the stadium was somebody. But the stadium was somebody's initiative. President Kufuor. That was President Kufuor started the stadium.
Started what?
We acquired
Started what?
this stadium. We acquired the land.
The Chinese ambassador was clear in her statement. She was very, very clear in her statement. Who sourced the funding? Who appealed for the funding?
Acquisition of the land.
Look at this.
Look at this. We have acquired the land for the stadium. Efforts have begun. You know, they have started the drains and all that. When Nana Atwata was the regional minister,
acquiring
and construction work actually, the drains and all that things have begun.
Mobile
terminating contract.
That's why Nana bring.
And when you terminated the contract, it went to court, and the Ghana government suffered by paying money.
That's what another bill.
And no, and later, President Mills, this Chinese, what do you call it? Grant to come and do it, the stadium. You understand? Near
Yampong, Nana is not bringing anything.
Mobile na fe na musanko pe.
They can't tell us what Nana is bringing.
It was Kufuor started. Mills continued, and Mahama has only come to commission it.
He can't tell us.
What is his initiative?
Nana is not
if it is going to generate your friend then jobs, income for Ghanaians.
Mama, three categories of parents. Mama, three categories of parents.
Education is almost collapsing.
Mahama is investing heavily for our future.
People will prefer to send their
to
private universities rather than the state universities. Either politics and governance. Politics on strike. Tewu is on strike. Every day you have one union.
So Nana brings on board what?
All that.
Look at this.
He brings on board all that. They want to make
Nana
brings on board social interventions. For starting, how we know collapsing and new ones to make sure the average Ghanaian one will have job.
What has President Kufuor started that? Look, the health insurance or mutual now you're mutual, restricted to district. In national.
It was national. It was
mutual. District based. Free district. Me, I was registered in Cape Coast. I was a teacher I was a teacher at the Southern College. My registration entitled me to healthcare only within Cape Coast. I couldn't go outside of Cape Coast to utilize it. In national health insurance is national in nature.
It keeps improving.
School feeding. And the rest. In school feeding, we have expanded it to the rural areas that this is most.
And are you paying them?
Paid by government of
Ghana. Are you paying them?
Netherlands for no mutual mile. Ghana, I'm
not sure
Leap, that expansion was there.
What is it?
We have expanded it. Buses are for the buses are they must increase the leap. There is no social intervention.
My honorable wrap up my.
Nana brings all that. Nana brings why? You are a Christian. Don't lie. You are a Christian. Don't lie. You are a Christian.
I am not lying. But I can swear by anything. What I can tell you is someone cheating. You are
a Christian.
Madam, don't lie. Don't lie. Also the buses. We introduced this metro.
How many did you bring? You were dash some right-hand driven buses to come and start with. Look at the modern buses that are running the street today.
What about the Yanzin buses? What about the DAF?
Look at the modern buses that are running today.
They are not even good for
modern buses that are running today.
These modern buses
didn't construct good roads. You don't know
these
that
buses are not good. That is why you're changing from this Chinese Yanzin buses to the DAF buses. The Jokeri buses.
President Mahaman is bringing responsible leadership. Nanado brings all die be die.
Including the fact he was
all die be die.
And Tina Mukofa buses we it's
he has infected Dr. Baumia. Now Dr. Baumia has stopped talking economy. He's now talking they should vote for me because I am a Muslim.
Okay.
How?
That is
how? That's why he's talking.
When did you say that?
Can you give me that space
we are voting
to ask
for
a question because I'm wrapping up. What does Nanado bring on board?
He never has answered you.
Nanado brings on board.
Why you want him to repeat all die be die?
Nanado brings on board hope for the youth.
Hope.
Yes.
You are not bringing what is hope?
Hope because when we
hope
are
responding to slap your people. Hope to slap your people. The authority for your chairman to slap your MPs.
What does Nanado bring on board?
Nanado brings on board hope for the people.
Division.
Hope for Ghanaians. And hope for the nation as a whole.
Okay. All right.
Through
corruption all is not going to be part of his government.
All die be die.
You will have a minister of transport stealing money, stealing money, and going to stand there that vote for my government or else I'll go to
leadership that looks and take care of the future.
Or if you don't vote for this, I'll go to prison. What to send there to prison?
I am saying that.
Your party
persecuted. That's what he said. They voted for persecuting.
Persecuting who? But is it rightful persecution or is not rightful?
Wrong persecution.
Persecuting who?
That is why you could charge somebody president versus statutory charter. President versus statutory charter. When I go to Zuma, I'll talk to Zuma people. When I go to North, I also talk to people. All die be die.